August 18, 2023 seemed to be an ill-fated day as mysterious large fires concurrently broke out in various parts of China. On the morning of August 18th, in the northeast province of Liaoning, near Jiudaogou in the Yuanbao District of Dandong, a desulfurization tower suddenly caught fire. Flames roared out of its chimney, and soon after it collapsed, leaving a horrifying aftermath. The casualties remain unknown. That same evening, in the southern city of Changshu, Jiangsu, a suspected factory fire erupted.
The blaze is intense, terrifying. It seems like everything has burned down. A lower building between two taller ones engulfed in fierce flames, with thick black smoke billowing out, illuminating the surroundings in an eerie red. Many onlookers gathered around the site, with several fire trucks already on scene for the rescue.
Some netizens who posted videos speculated that the fire started in a garment manufacturing plant, while others thought it was a cardboard factory. As of now, official statements regarding this fire and potential casualties have yet to be released. On the evening of August 18th, a factory in the Binhai new area of Tianjin was also engulfed in flames, with intense fireballs constantly churning skywards, turning the night sky red. Some online posts mention an explosion, but casualties remain uncertain. Post-fire, vehicles in the vicinity were covered in a layer of pollutants. Reportedly, cleaning one such vehicle cost about 200 yuan. In the Hongxia residential area of Changning district, Shanghai, another fire broke out on August 18th. Eyewitnesses stated that the blaze was intense, with flames pouring out from a third-floor window and then spreading upwards. It raged on for approximately half an hour. Firefighters arrived and evacuated 6 individuals from the building. However, one person rescued from a bedroom was later confirmed dead on the scene. In the early hours of August 18th, the wooden inn Dream of Jiaoxing in the Dong ethnic group Jiaoxing village of Liping County in Guizhou province was suddenly consumed by fire. Witnesses say the 3-story inn was ablaze, with some individuals jumping out of the building to escape. Flames reportedly shot up over 10 meters high. According to a statement from the Liping County Emergency Management Department, the fire spread over approximately 240 square meters, tragically resulting in 9 deaths and 2 injuries. The cause of the fire remain unknown. Following the fire, local homestays in the vicinity experienced a power outage. Cover News reported a tourist visiting the Dong ethnic Jiaoxing village stated that she was sleeping in a homestay when the room suddenly lost power. Later, she saw flames erupting from another homestay several hundred meters away from her balcony. Netizens commented, "The area affected by the fire is significant and the death toll is substantial. It suggests that the building might have lacked adequate evacuation routes. We hope there will be a thorough investigation into the incident to determine the cause." Some netizens questioned the reported death toll of 9 as false reporting and cover-ups have become commonplace in the Chinese Communist Party's bureaucracy. Official documents of the CCP state that incidents resulting in between 10 and 30 deaths are classified as major incidents, for which county-level governments are held accountable. Incidents causing over 30 deaths are classified as particularly serious incidents, and provincial-level officials are held responsible. Often, when significant casualties occur, the first reaction of county leaders is to ensure the death count is kept below 10. There have even been absurd cases where individuals showing no signs of life were continuously treated in hospitals. Cover-ups of death tolls are commonplace under the CCP rule. For example, in 2008, CCP state media, the Beijing News, published an editorial titled "Beware of Local Accident Cover-up Mechanisms." It cited a major mining disaster in Yu County in Hebei. They also sealed the 9 dismantled equipment, destroyed evidence, and bribed both the victims' families and reporters. Local officials also orchestrated fake investigations and produced falsified documents and reports. Apart from fires, on August 18th, Neijian City in Sichuan experienced 3 consecutive earthquakes, causing cracks in some buildings. Local train services were halted and some trains stranded midway. Social media posts indicated that the area had shaken 5 or 6 times in the morning. On the same day, Dongguan and Shenzhen in Guangdong province experienced heavy rainfall leading to severe flooding, with water levels exceeding 1 meter in some areas, causing road collapses, flooding, and underground garages, floating cars, and even reports of people being washed. Industrial zones in Dongguan were also severely flooded. After the heavy rain, the scene in Dongguan was devastating. The next day, in the early hours of August 19th, a fire broke out at the top of a building in the Dafan International Health City in Beijing's Chaoyang district. Thick black smoke billowed, and the fire raged for nearly an hour. It was determined that the fire was caused by office supplies. Radio Free Asia pointed out that local officials, after major casualties incidents, attempted to prevent the media from uncovering and reporting the truth. Such actions stem from the directive of their higher-ups. In the face of particularly serious incidents, they are especially reminded of the Chinese Communist Party's mantra, stability above all. Then the next day, on August 22nd, a massive fire broke out at the Xintiandi building in Nankai district, Tianjin. Flames engulfed the building with thick smoke and occasional falling debris. Witnesses stated that the building, which had over 20 floors and housed a Ping An bank office, was reduced to a skeletal frame after the fire was extinguished. Comments from mainland netizens included, "I saw a man come down, covered in soot. I hope he's okay. My husband was on the 15th floor. When he noticed the fire, smoke was already entering from the door. He had to rush down, and with so many people, movement was slow, and with all the smoke, visibility was zero. And even several kilometers away, you could see the black smoke and flames." A report from the mainland media, NetEase, revealed that there were multiple fire points at that time. Apart from Xintiandi building, there were also fires near warehouses of Xiyuehui, as well as near residential areas around Lunen Plaza and Time Digital Plaza. This sparked questions. Were all these incidents mere coincidences? The Chinese Communist Party has sensationalized the threat of Japanese nuclear wastewater, sparking a wave of anti-Japanese sentiment among the nationalist netizens in China. As a result, local Chinese businesses have also faced backlash. On the evening of August 27, the Chinese-owned sushi restaurant in Shenyang, Shanxi was arsoned, resulting in significant damage. Security footage from the scene revealed that at around 4 a.m. that night, a fire suddenly ignited at the entrance of the sushi restaurant. An individual can be seen fleeing from the shop and stepping on small flames as they run. Employees of the restaurant have stated that there was no one inside the store at the time of the incident, ensuring no casualties. According to an informed netizen, the establishment was a takeaway joint that was set ablaze by gasoline. The fire erupted instantly, and the intensity was so immense that the ceiling was almost lifted. The blaze raged for 1.5 hours before it was completely extinguished. The day after the incident, police were seen inspecting the damaged property. Images showcased the sushi restaurant entirely burned down, affecting neighboring businesses as well. The facade of the residential building above the shop was also charred. In August, China experienced a series of significant fires, causing widespread concern. Additionally, the country has been grappling with an increase in natural disasters and unusual phenomena.
All the corn leaves are gone. Only the stalks remain for the peppers and eggplants.
On August 20th, in Heilongjiang province, unexpected hailstorms struck several areas in the Sunke County of Heihe City, lasting approximately 15 minutes. Local footage reveals intensive hail accumulation on the ground, leading to significant damage in cornfields, with stripped leaves and fallen crops evident. Substantial ice buildup in fields has adversely impacted crops. In certain areas, a hail accumulation reached over 2 inches in thickness, with hailstones varying in sizes from as large as quail eggs to as small as rice grains. Mr. Liu, the head of the supply and marketing cooperative in Xunli village of Shongshugo Township, commented, "We're unsure if crops will bear fruit in the autumn. Even if they do, the yield will likely be severely reduced because the leaves have been stripped by hailstorm. The leaves are vital for photosynthesis." On August 15th, in the Kunmu Tage Desert in Xinjiang, these tourists are experiencing a very eerie phenomenon.
这啥现象？库木塔格沙漠啊，8月15日出现这个现象。看这个现象。
A video captured on August 26th in Binhai District in Liaoning showed a vast expanse of seawater turning black. Netizens uploaded videos showing the darkened seawater with waves also appearing brown. Some shared before and after photos of children playing in the water, emphasizing the clear discoloration of their clothing after contact with the seawater. Local natural resource authorities responded by attributing the change to seasonal algae blooms. However, many netizens speculated that the pollution was due to wastewater discharge from local companies. Some confirmed the area's prolonged contamination, recounting experiences like, "Last year, a layer of black oil was stuck to my child's feet after visiting. Despite numerous washes, it took over half a month to fade." On August 15th and 16th, what should have been bright and sunny days in Changshu province were marred by unexpected sandstorms. Netizens from Lanzhou described the scene. The roaring wind carries coarse sand, infiltrating homes through open windows. It's suffocating, making it difficult to breathe. I wonder how many families like mine left their windows open all summer, only to have their rooms filled with dust and sand.
Look here, there's a sandstorm going on right now. We've been stuck here for hours. The visibility is less than a meter and the cars won't even start.
According to mainland media, on the afternoon of August 15th, areas like Donghuan City and Guazhou County in Jiudaogou City, Jiangsu, also experienced sandy weather. The city of Dunhuan was quickly shrouded in darkness as sand filled the air, trees swayed violently, and visibility drastically reduced. On some highways, visibility was less than 10 meters. Public records indicate that the end of winter and the beginning of spring are the main seasons prone to sandstorms. With the highest frequency occurring between March and May, it is rare for sandstorms to occur in the summer, as it currently is in China. At the same time, middle and western areas in Inner Mongolia, Qinghai, Gansu, Ningxia, and other parts of China have experienced drought, leaving countless residents facing water shortages, with Gansu being the most affected. According to the news outlet Jiemian News, Fan Chenqing, a major leaseholder in Jingchan City, Gansu Province, has farmland covering over 640 acres. The drought has caused losses to nearly 200 yuan per acre. The corn is currently in its tasseling stage, and due to the drought, most of the corn plants have dried out and lost their green leaves. Harvests this autumn are expected to decrease by 60% to 70%, with some farmers potentially facing total crop failure. In August, following the earthquakes in Dezhou and Heji cities in Shandong, and later Yibing City and Neijiang City in Sichuan, an earthquake of magnitude of 4.6 struck Dalian City in Liaoning. Videos from the scene showed chandeliers in a resident's living room swaying non-stop and massive cracks appearing on a street due to the quake. On the afternoon of August 29th, a 4.6 magnitude earthquake occurred near Baichu County in the Kashgar region of Xinjiang. Simultaneously, since late July, China has been continuously hit by heavy rains and floods due to the impact of strong typhoons like Doksuri, Kanun, and Saola. The most astonishing aspect was the trajectory of Typhoon Doksuri, which changed direction at right angles 4 times. Especially after the second right-angle turn, it took a path directly through Taiwan, putting its citizens on high alert. Unexpectedly, it changed direction 2 more times at right angles and eventually hit mainland China. Meanwhile, the COVID-19 situation in China has intensified. On August 19th, the Chinese National Center of Disease Control stated that the new COVID-19 variant EG.5 has become dominant in most provinces, growing from 0.6% in April to 71.6% in August. This trend is expected to continue. There is no end in sight to the looming threat of the virus. An ancient saying goes, when the time is right, the universe conspires to make it happen. When the luck runs out, even heroes are powerless. In other words, as long as a person or nation's fate hasn't run its course, they can thrive. But when that fate ends, even the mightiest can't alter their downfall. Looking back at China's history, omens of misfortune often appear before the fall of every dynasty. The history of Song records red skies and meteors falling into the sea before the fall of the southern Song dynasty. During the late Ming dynasty, plagues killed many, weakening the Ming army and allowing enemies to conquer with seeming divine assistance. According to the ancient Chinese text, I Ching, celestial events are perceived as indicators of forthcoming events. Aligning with the traditional belief in the unity of heaven and men, in light of historical patterns and considering the recent series of disasters and anomalies in China, coupled with economic challenges, there is growing speculation about the stability and future of the Chinese communist regime. Many believe that its days are numbered.